Good evening, Twitter. This is your boy.
Nope.
Make a video, you lazy kid. Your last real video was over a month ago. Make one or I will send my Minecraft army to attack you.
Metal Gear Solid 1 is one of the best retro games I've ever played. It is one of the best PlayStation games, or even one of the best games of all time. While its gameplay may have aged very poorly, its story is one of the best stories I've ever played. While I didn't play it on a PS1, I did play it on another, and had a great time on it. And hilariously, it's a 30th anniversary by the time I hope of uploading this video. Gameplay is much more simplistic than games compared to today. The moves that you can do is crouching, shooting, first person, and punching. Sometimes it's hard to see enemies on screen, so to compensate this, they give you Assault on Radar. It allows you to see enemies that you would not normally see with your camera. When you're detected, you have to be away from the enemy for 90 seconds, and then you have to hide for another 90 seconds before they completely forget about you. The way how guns work are much different than most guns in games today. You have to hold the square button and then release the fire, like for example the SOCOM. With some weapons you just have to hold it down, like the FAMAS. Some weapons you have to fire in first person, like the sniper and the stinger. The thing that all these weapons have in common is that you have to aim with the D-pad, which is very hard to control. And even if you're using a DualShock controller, it still only gives you the 8 directions of movement. But most weapons, they do have auto-aim. While the guns aren't great, it's not that big of a problem. The first-person viewpoint is very convenient to use because it shows you something that you would not normally see with a top-down camera. The most annoying part of the game is the camera. If an enemy is far away and can see you, and you don't see an Assault on Radar, you stand no chance. In some bosses, you can't even use Assault on Radar, and you can't even see them on screen at some points. It's probably the biggest thing that has aged the most in the game. As a whole, the gameplay is okay. Now to talk about the other half of this game, the story. Metal Gear Solid story is one of the best games story I have ever played. All the characters, all the tension, and all the plot twists are beautifully crafted. The story is about Solid Snake. He needs to stop a nuke from launching from a group called Foxhound. The way how the story is told, mostly through codec, is genius. Snake, Meryl, Otacon, Chamble, Master, Naomi, and Mei Ling are all great characters. And all the enemies too. They are great, with my personal favorite, Revolver Ocelot, with each plot twist being really shocking. Some of them even got me, even though this game's 20 years old. If there's anything I want you to play this game, it is the story. Metal Gear Solid 5 made me love the gameplay of Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid made me love the story of Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid's story might be one of the best stories video games I've ever had. Metal Gear Solid might be one of the best games ever played. Konami might not be making any good Metal Gear games anymore. It does not mean we can't enjoy the good ones. I wanted to dedicate a little representation of the game for its 20th anniversary. Thank you for watching this review.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill, I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you.
It's an honor to speak to you. McDonald Miller.
In my
It's been a long
time, there'll be no one
You talk too much.
else. Crime, it's the way I on a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial to survive for the day we see new light. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time